For years, the biggest argument in Dragon Ball Z history has been, who's the best, Goku or Vegeta? Now, usually people vote in Carrot's favor. Carrot? Kakarot. Kakarot is what I said. But I'm here to tell you, f*** all that. Vegeta is the greatest to ever do it, and we're gonna get into 5 reasons why. Vegeta has the best character development. Vegeta started out as a murderer, going from planet to planet, killing aliens. Oh look, a planet. Zap zap. Oh look, another planet. Bye bye. But when he landed on Earth, everything changed. He started to care for people, care for his family. One of the biggest moments when he showed his compassion was when he sacrificed himself in the fight against Majin Buu. For the sake of his family and for all the people on planet Earth, he decides to use Final Explosion in an attempt to destroy Majin Buu. But before all that, he embraces his son, telling him how proud he is of him, to take care of his mother. He says to himself that this is not only for his family, but this is also for Goku. I'm not crying. You are. Vegeta is a savage, which is something I could relate to. He doesn't have this moral code where he can't kill anyone, or he can just knock out a villain and hope for the police or the hospital to pick them up later. If killing is an option, best believe Vegeta's going to kill. Remember when he killed one of the Cybermen? He didn't just give some child's play fight where they gotta punch each other back and forth like Tien was doing. No, he took 2 fingers, zapped him. That boy blew the f*** up. You could see all his blood, his guts, all of that. One of the most savage killings I've ever seen. It was gruesome. It was ruthless. It was needed. How about that time he became Majin Vegeta and he blew up that whole stadium? I'm telling you, he killed a bunch of innocent people. And you know what he did afterwards? He gave the most savage, sadistic smile. Nothing else. You don't want to f*** with Vegeta. I mean, come on. He did kill Nappa and they were kind of friends. Vegeta is a great father and husband, which is kind of hard to believe because, you know, he's such a savage. However, he does have a soft side for his family. He is constantly on Trunks, making sure that he trains to become the greatest warrior, very similar to the way that King Vegeta raised him. Vegeta actually takes his relationship with Bulma very seriously. We get a great example of his love for Bulma when she's face to face with Beerus. He begs Beerus to have mercy on Bulma and not to hurt her. Beerus raises his hand and gives Bulma the slap heard across the world. He kept his pimp hand strong. He gave them that a pimp named Slipback slap. They had to put the whole scene in slow motion, man. How epic that slap was. That slap knocked her the f*** out, pushed her across the room. Vegeta stands there shocked at what just happened, filled with anger. He then yells out,
"What have you done? How could you? What did you do to my Bulma?"
Don't ever f*** with Vegeta's family. Vegeta never passes up on a fight. He is always the first one to throw them hands. Take his battle with Recoome, for example. While Krillin and Gohan would just stand there like a bunch of Vegeta gave Recoome that work. He wasn't playing. Even with his fights against Frieza, Perfect Cell, Pui Pui. If you don't know Pui Pui is, he's that robot that was like controlled by Babidi. They both had that little fight. And, you know, Pui Pui thought he had the better advantage because he was on a planet that was more fit to his needs, but Vegeta still gave him that work. Vegeta was like, this level of gravity is nothing. This level of gravity don't faze me. I've been training day in and day out. You bout to get this. Vegeta definitely exhibits a lot of bravery by doing that. His ego definitely plays a part when it comes to fighting because he has to show people how strong he is, you know, gotta make sure that no one sees him as a weakling. Last reason, and definitely my favorite one, is that Vegeta never gives up. That is my most favorite quality in him. Time and time again, he has been defeated, beaten, had his strength tested. There are so many fights that I could mention. Let's take his fight with Zarbon, for example. Zarbon almost kills Vegeta, giving him the beating of his life in just a few seconds. Or let's not forget that heartbreaking battle with Frieza. Vegeta thought, oh, he's Super Saiyan now, I could fight Frieza, even though Vegeta was sadly mistaken. He was not Super Saiyan. And then Frieza gave him the ass whooping of his life. Vegeta couldn't land a single punch on Frieza, and eventually causing Vegeta to cry, which was very sad to see. Can you imagine the Prince of all Saiyans crying? Let's not forget that unforgettable fight with Android 18. She beats this shit out of him and breaks his arm in the process. And Vegeta decides to do some soul searching. You know, he goes and stands out in the rain, kind of look like an R&B video. He's just standing there, looking up, thinking, recalling the battle in his mind, just taking in all that rain. Every time Vegeta gets thrown down, he gets right back up. He trains harder, making the best version of himself. And that is 5 reasons why Vegeta is the greatest of all time. I mean, I could have listed more. I could have said, oh, he has the best outfits, which he definitely did, or how he has the best one-liners. So much could be said about this mighty warrior. If you think I missed anything, leave them in the comments below. Let me know why you like Vegeta or why you don't like Vegeta. And just remember, no one could beat him. Ever.